Welcome in, everybody. Josh here from 8-Bit Goonies, and I wanted to do a top 5 for you guys today. So today's video is going to be the top 5 pickups, in my opinion, from the Scarlet and Violet era that I have picked up myself, all right? I'm not one of these YouTubers that are going to say you should buy this and you should buy that, and I don't really buy any of it. I'm going to show you what I am buying and the moves I'm making, and then you can agree or disagree, and let's have a conversation about that. I think that's the best way to proceed. So I'm not going to give you any BS about what I think you should buy or whatever, and I'm not buying it. I'm going to show you the cards that I've bought, traded for, whatever, that I have in my possession. I'm not trying to pump them. I'm not trying to pump my own bags up, nothing like that. These are just cards that I have faith in that will rise over the next 1, 2, 5, 10 years, that will be remembered from this era. And I think that's the most important thing, because there's a lot of cards out there right now. Not all of them are going to be remembered. Most of these are at affordable prices, and we'll go through those. Just a quick reminder, we're doing two giveaways right now. We just passed 500 subscribers, blew through it. It's amazing. Thank you guys. Link to both videos in the description. Links to both videos are in the description. All you got to do on both videos is like, comment, and make sure you're subscribed. The first giveaway we're going to do is for the Umbreon, the EB Stamped Games promo. I'll put a picture of that up here for you. That's an Australia, New Zealand exclusive, and I'll ship it anywhere in the world. And then the second giveaway, we're going to crack a box. It's going to be a random box. We're going to choose it at random on a live stream once we hit 1,000 subscribers. And I'm going to send all of the hits from that box to somebody anywhere in the world. All you got to do is like, comment, and subscribe on that video. Make sure you go to the links in the description below. That's all you got to do. Be a part of this community. It's growing fast. Thank you guys so much. So without any further ado, let's jump over to... First, we'll do an honorable mention, all right? So this isn't in my top 5, but there we are. The Magneton Pokemon Center stamped promo, okay? This is an amazing piece of artwork. I don't have my Pokemon Center ones yet. They're on their way. They should be here Monday or Tuesday in the next couple of days. The Pokemon Center stamped one obviously has that, just like that EB Games stamped one here. So what I'll do, let's go ahead, we'll fire that up, and we'll bring this in here. So here is the non-stamped one, just from the regular ETB. I think this is a great pickup too. These you can get for a couple of bucks at the moment. The Shinji Kondo artwork is amazing. I do have the Magikarp and the Giratina from Lost Origin on my shelf, so I just love this artwork, and the Shinji Kondo artwork is spectacular, so just keep up the good work. This is amazing. Honorable mention, I think either one of these are a good play right now that will be remembered over the course of time. So we'll just put that up there. Again, these are some of the boxes that you can win. I'm going to have 2 Surging Sparks in there. There'll be a Paldea Evolved, a Twilight Masquerade, and then we're just going to pick one at random. I'm going to do a little spinner wheel. Somebody's going to get a nice box full of hits sent to them for just subscribing once we hit 1,000. I really appreciate you guys, all right? Let's go to the next card in the list. This Eevee from Twilight Masquerade, okay? Just go down. Just such good artwork. Here's my copy. In fact, I have so much faith in this card. I've got a couple copies of it. That's how much faith I've got in it. I think with Prismatic Evolutions coming up, that this card right here is going to be very sought after. Not only that, it's super cute. It's adorable. It's got great artwork. It's one of the most popular characters in the hobby. And we'll go to the 6-month. We'll look at some timelines on these as well. Again, TCG player timeline, just to see where we're at. So currently, what are we at? $55 American at the moment. And look, it's been very steady. We've had some peaks and valleys in there. It is selling. We've had, look at that, 88 sold last week. 88 copies sold last week. The card is moving, If you go back over the past month or two, we're talking hundreds and hundreds, 200, 300, 400 of these selling. It's not an easy pull. Twilight Masquerade, we know, is not an easy set to pull cards from. So just something to put on your radar. If you come across these at a good price, it's something to add to the collection. I have good faith that that's going to be a card that's going to be remembered for a long time. Next, we've got kind of a tandem pair. I know it's kind of cheating, but we've got two. All right, so that is the Bulbasaur and the Squirtle, right? So from Stellar Crown. Again, these are illustration rares, so these are just awesome. They have the Pidgeots in there. They have great artwork. They're original epic characters. People will want these cards down the line. They will only grow in popularity, in my opinion. And again, let's check the charting on these. Obviously, they started way high. Pre-order $55. Currently $43 on the Bulbasaur. And the Squirtle, let's go down. Again, that one's got some more peaks and valleys. Let's go out to the 6 month on that one. There we go. Currently at 40. So not, right in the same price range, within $3-4 of each other. $40-45 you can pick these up for. I think that Stellar Crown is a bit of a slept-on set. I have the Tropicos as well. I think it's awesome, but honestly, in the long run, I think this is one of those sets where the illustration rares may end up catching and surpassing some of the special illustration rares. These two cards are fantastic. They're great artwork. They're fun. They're fun to have in the collection. And they're, again, OG Pokemon, right? That's kind of an important thing. Next card I'm going to show you here is possibly the one that I have the most faith in, honestly. It's the Zapdos EX from 151, right? This card right here, it's awesome. Yeah, I think it's some of the best artwork. It's got it's just spectacular. It's so good, and I think it's so underpriced right now. Let's scroll down and have a look at the chart. And I think, okay, so let's just look at this. I mean, it started ridiculously low, $30, $36. Currently sitting at about $46 American. This card, especially with the reprint coming, you're going to have a chance to get this card at a decent price. I'm going to look to add more to my collection. Right now we're getting more 151 in Australia. It's coming around. We're getting the 6-pack boosters coming around. If I can I'd like to add 2 or 3 more of these to my collection. I'd like to get 4 or 5 more of them, to be honest with you. I think this card, it's very undervalued right now. I think it has a lot of room to run. And it's so cool. It's got all the, the other birds in the background. It's got amazing texture on it. Again, just something to think about. If you come across it, especially with the reprint coming, it's going to be one of those to pick up. Next card I really like from Scarlet and Violet is the Hydreigon EX. Now, I just picked this up the other day. I got a pretty good deal on it. It is coming down in value, down to 7. Oh, that's light played. Let's jump over to the near mint so we can get a fair assessment. $73 near mint, $74. Again, look, we don't have much of a price chart to look at, but we're still getting 33, 40, 30, quite a few of these selling through. And it's just dropped from 120 originally out of the gate down to under 75 right now. Surging Sparks, right? It's a nearly impossible set to find sealed at the moment. It's super hard pull rates. I believe they're like 1 in 1,000 packs to get this card, right? So you got to open up nearly 1,000 packs to get this card. The artwork on it is awesome. It's such a cool card. The foiling, the texture. I'm a fan of the rainbow borders as well. I think it makes the card, especially this card, pop. I just think with the difficulty to find this set, the pull rates that they're at, I just think that this is going to be a card that's going to be a long-term hold, that's going to do nothing but good things in the future. So just a big fan. Big fan of this card. If you come across one in the wild, I think it's worth stashing out one. I will look to add another one or two to the collection. I have seen a couple in the wild since I've been doing this, so I might be looking to make another trade. And then we get to the last one, and this one might be a little controversial because it's already had such a big run, all right? But it's the Bubble Mew. This card is... This picture doesn't do it justice. I've got myself a couple of these. I got one when it was well before the run-up, and then I pulled one of these. Now, Paldean Fates is already starting to make a move. The sealed product, it's a specialty set. There's no booster boxes. These are very difficult to pull. Packs are already up $10, $12 a piece here in Australia. So it's one of those things that I know it's gone up. Let's go down to the chart. All right, we're looking at $214 currently. And it is, at 204 at a high. But look at this. I mean, the volumes are selling. We've had, even here, 77, 30, 30, 16. The sell volume is slowing down, as is the pricing. I think we might get a bit of a retrace, and that's why I wanted to bring this up. I just think it's going to be one of those cards from the Scarlet and Violet era that is just remembered as one of the top cards, right? There's always going to be a few cards that are just going to be the most popular of the era. And boy, at the moment, I really like the Charizard from the set. I do have that as well. Here's the Paldean Fates Charizard. Very cool card. But I like this better. And I think this Mew is going to be remembered. It already has the nickname. It's the Bubble Mew. It has that instant knowability. You say Bubble Mew, anybody in the hobby instantly knows what you're talking about. You don't have to say the Charizard from Paldean Fate. You don't have to say anything like that. Just Bubble Mew, people know what you're talking about. So yeah, I think that this card just has the staying power. It's going to be one of the few cards from the era that truly stand out. Now, we still have a few sets to go, right? We're looking at who knows what's going to come in the next year. Obviously, this next Prismatic Evolutions, my last video, I made a big pre-order on it. We're going to hopefully get a good amount of that. Some to crack, some to hold. I want all of those evolutions. So I think that the Eclipse Brionne, the Sun Brionne, whatever you want to call it, that's going to be probably the card, at least right now. Obviously, the Team Rocket set might change things too. But for right now, I think the most iconic card of the era, I think it's going to be this over the Pikachu, to be honest with you. I don't see that. The Pikachu's neat, but I just don't see it having the staying power as Bubble Mew. So anyway, guys, those are my top 5, 6, 7 cards from this era that I think has staying power and are worth the pickup. Again, I'm not trying to pump them up. I don't have the power to do that. That's silly to think that I have the power to do anything like that. All I'm saying is these are the cards I'm picking up because I truly, truly believe in them. And you do with your money what you want, and that's totally up to you. I'm showing you what I'm doing with mine. That's the point of this channel, is I'm not saying you should go do this or go do that. I'm going to show you, here's what I'm doing, and here's why, here's my thought process behind it. So jump back over here. Just to finish up, guys, I really appreciate all the love that's been coming my way. You guys are fantastic. I want to reciprocate that. So again, go to the links in the descriptions, like and comment. Make sure you're subscribed. In 2 days, we're going to be giving away the Umbreon, which is right here. So we're going to give away the EB Games stamped Umbreon, as well as the Pidgeot. So that's in there as well. These cards are coming to somebody anywhere in the world. Just like, comment, and subscribe, and you'll be entered to win those beauties. So that's really all I wanted to say today. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and have a great day.